has you looking at the Lakers a little bit differently right now. Of course, Oklahoma City is still a team to beat. They're the reigning defending champions. They're like 17 or 18-1. Denver's right there. They've retooled. They've gotten a bit younger, and they still have Jokic. And Jokic has been the Lakers' kryptonite for years, but that was before Luka Doncic got there.
The Los Angeles Lakers start this season full of talent, hype, and huge expectations. But behind the exciting moments, there's another story that the scoreboard cannot hide. Watch the game footage closely, and the problems start to appear: missed defensive movements, careless plays, and signs that point to deeper issues within the team. If these problems are not fixed soon, they won't just be small failures. They could ruin the Lakers' entire plan for the playoffs. This team is strong enough to easily get through the regular season, but the playoffs are totally different. The game slows down, defenses get much tougher, and every single weakness gets exposed.
Those having words with LeBron over here in the corner.
Doncic at the line. Now here's LeBron and Green talking on with a win yesterday.
If LA doesn't solve these problems quickly, all that star power might not be enough when the games truly start to count. Welcome to the Basketball Pulse channel, where basketball discussions get serious. Don't forget to like the video, join the comments, and share your opinion. Every bit of support helps this community grow. Today, we are analyzing the problems this team can no longer ignore.
The brother's looking spectacular and a clear, one of the top candidates for league MVP honors if he continues to look the way that he has looked. The Clippers are another story, highly disappointing this season, but LeBron James being back, Austin Reaves and him doing what they're doing, and Luka Doncic just looking the way that he's looking, which is nothing short of spectacular.
The Los Angeles Lakers have started the 2025-26 season exceptionally well, sitting at 13-4 and leading the Pacific Division. This success is not luck, the statistics prove it. With an offensive rating of 118.4 points per 100 possessions and scoring just over 118 points per night, this team is not just shooting, they are taking smart shots, hitting about 51% from the field and fully committed to their strategy. This offensive accuracy combined with steady defense gives the Lakers a plus 3.5 net rating, the kind of number that signals a playoff contender. What is most impressive is how they perform under pressure, slowing the game down, playing tough defense, and finishing strong against top teams. If they stay consistent and keep improving, this could be the base for something great. The Lakers were not expected to look this good without LeBron, but they have surprised everyone. While he was out, LA dominated the Western Conference like a team with a clear goal. Leading the charge across the league, Luka Doncic has been unbelievable. He started the season with back-to-back 40-point games, becoming only the fourth player in NBA history to do so. He is the first player ever to combine those scores with double-digit rebounds and at least 5 assists in both games. His 92 points in 2 nights is a new Dallas record for starting a season. Luka then scored another 40-plus points, joining Wilt Chamberlain as the only players to start a season this hot, averaging 35 points, 9 assists, and 9 rebounds. He is completely in MVP mode.
But the way Luka is looking, it just is something special to behold, make no mistake about it. And the Lakers are doing their thing right now. They could be in the mix. It would not surprise me at all if the Lakers win the conference.
In just 12 games, Luka Doncic became the first player ever to reach 400 points and 100 assists that quickly. This shows complete dominance from a player who looks fully in control of the league. For the Lakers, Austin Reaves has quietly become their heart. He has turned into a steady scorer and creator, moving easily between the starters and the bench without losing form. He is averaging about 28 points, 6 rebounds, and 7 assists on nearly 50% shooting. He has taken a major step up this season. His 51-point explosion on October 27, 2025 proved he can completely take over when the stars rest. That performance puts him in rare company. Only a few Lakers have ever scored 45 or more points in a game. Reaves' growth, reliability, and ability to play multiple roles have made him one of the most valuable long-term pieces in Los Angeles. Deandre Ayton is reviving his career, the supporting players are succeeding, and now LeBron is back. This team suddenly looks dangerous again. But here's the main point. LA has one big weakness that could explode when playoff pressure hits. If they don't fix it, Denver and OKC will expose them. If they do fix it, we might be watching history, with LeBron chasing his 5th ring and restarting the GOAT debate once more. Every great LeBron or Luka team follows one simple rule: surround your superstar with shooters. That is the recipe for success. But right now, the Lakers are breaking this rule. They rank dead last, 30th in the league in three-pointers made. In today's NBA, that is a huge problem. You cannot win championships without spreading the defense. So the big question is, do the Lakers need to trade for a reliable shooter before the deadline? There is still a chance this issue will fix itself. Maybe it is just a cold period. Luka is shooting a career-low 31.3% from 3, slightly below his usual 34.9%, even though he is leaner and leads the league with 35 points per game. Austin Reaves is also struggling, shooting just 31.8% from 3, compared to his career 36.6%. Now that LeBron is back, he will draw defenders inside, creating easier open shots for everyone else. Still, LeBron himself has started the year shooting just 33.3% from 3, right around his career average, so it's not exactly raining threes in Los Angeles. If this does not change, playoff teams will dare the Lakers to shoot, just like last season. When those outside shots do not fall, their entire offense slows down. Defenders crowd the center area, stop players from driving, and force tough shots that often miss against disciplined defenses. That's a deadly trap. And it raises a real question. How could a team that failed in the first round suddenly look like a contender? The Lakers did finish third in the West last year, but their late-season collapse, just 10 wins in their last 21 games, showed their flaws. That early playoff exit did not happen suddenly. It was a warning. Mid-season blockbuster trades like the one that brought Luka Doncic to the Lakers always grab attention, but they rarely deliver perfect results instantly. Still, when it did work, the LeBron-Luka duo looked terrifying. Their combined star power twisted defenses and completely overwhelmed younger teams. It's worth remembering that Luka was not at his sharpest when he arrived. He had been traded mid-season, came in slightly out of shape, and only played in 50 regular season games, the fewest of his career. Moves like that almost never work perfectly right away. Even with two megastars, the Lakers barely had time to build team chemistry, and the roster was not fully balanced. The biggest hole was at the center position. LA's front court was such a mess that Jackson Hayes and Alex Len, their only true centers, averaged under 10 combined minutes in the playoffs. Len was expected to contribute almost nothing, but Hayes had been playing around 20 minutes a night before being benched in Game 5 against Minnesota because JJ Redick couldn't trust his defense. That's why Deandre Ayton's arrival feels like a real improvement. 15 points and 8 rebounds a night might not sound spectacular, but for this team, it's exactly what they need. And with Luka playing at an all-time level, the formula finally makes sense. He's a superstar built to carry a franchise, and now, with the right support, the Lakers might have the pieces to chase another finals run. The Lakers might look like contenders again, but there's one major issue holding them back: turnovers. They rank dead last in turnover percentage, losing the ball nearly 17% of their possessions. That's not just careless basketball, it kills their rhythm. Every mistake turns into a fast break for the other team, and it's costing them control of games they should be winning. Can LeBron fix it? In theory, yes. But it's surprising that the problem is this bad with Luka running the offense. Luka led one of the most disciplined teams in the league when it came to ball control. His current 4.2 turnovers per game sound high, but for someone who handles the ball every single time down the court, it's pretty standard. If LeBron really takes on that stabilizing playmaking role he's talked about, this could balance out fast. And if he manages to grab ring number 5, the GOAT talk will be back in full swing.
Still, the turnovers are draining this team. Even when LA shoots well, they cannot keep a steady rhythm. It is not about effort, it is about control. Marcus Smart was supposed to bring leadership, but he is averaging 2 turnovers to under 3 assists. Deandre Ayton is putting up solid numbers, but still loses the ball more than he should. You can almost feel JJ Redick's frustration because these kinds of mistakes will bury them when the playoffs arrive. Beyond the turnovers lies an even bigger problem: identity. The Lakers still do not have a clear offensive strategy. In the last 10 years, every championship team has finished top 6 in either offensive or defensive rating, and most succeeded through offense. Until LA sharpens its style and finds that consistency, this team will remain good, not great. Problem number 3. The Lakers' biggest weakness is their defense. It is not terrible, but it is far from elite. Analysts warned before the season that this would be their main issue, and they were right. The team still struggles with missed rotations, slow closeouts, and lazy switches. All the small things great teams punish mercilessly. Their offense can carry them for periods, but when the defense slips, opponents fully exploit it. If that does not change soon, those defensive breakdowns will be exposed against playoff-level teams. Still, LA's best path to winning might not be locking down every possession, it is leaning into their offense. To truly compete, they need a top 6 offensive rating. Look at recent champions like the 2023 Nuggets or 2021 Bucks. They were not defensive powerhouses, but their offenses were unstoppable. For this Lakers team, that might be the only working formula. The fourth big issue for the Lakers is how much they rely on their stars: Luka Doncic, LeBron James, and Austin Reaves. The moment any of them sit, the whole offense changes. Ball movement slows, spacing disappears, and suddenly clean shots are hard to find. The statistics confirm it. The offense lives and dies through these three. When they are off the floor, efficiency drops fast. That kind of dependence is dangerous. LeBron has to manage his minutes. Luka carries a heavy load as the main creator, and Reaves cannot be expected to run the whole thing alone. Even one bad night, a little tiredness, or a minor injury to any of them can ruin everything. The bench has not provided much relief either. When the second unit comes in, the defense softens and other teams immediately start gaining ground. That is a problem now, but in the playoffs, it could be fatal. Once opponents start targeting those weak stretches, the Lakers' lack of reliable depth behind their stars could easily turn from a flaw into the reason their season ends early. With the playoffs approaching, the Lakers have a few clear fixes to make if they want to turn the strong regular season into a real title push. Defense comes first. Too many slow rotations and missed switches have hurt them. When they are focused, they can guard anyone, but that focus must be there every night. Better communication and tighter pick-and-roll coverage could turn this team into a real threat. Next up is three-point shooting. It's not just about making shots, it's about smarter spacing and movement. When Luka drives, everyone else needs to stay active, keep defenses guessing, and create easier looks. That is how you keep rhythm and avoid long periods without scoring. Turnovers also remain a major issue. Rushed passes and forced drives waste possessions and kill momentum. If LA takes better care of the ball, their offense instantly becomes more reliable. Finally, the bench needs to step up. When the second unit comes in, the intensity often fades. Luka, LeBron, and Reaves cannot carry everything. Once playoff pressure hits, mental toughness will matter just as much as talent. Staying focused and unified could be the difference between another early exit or a deep playoff run. If you're a Lakers fan, there's actually some good news here. The path is still open. History shows it's possible. Back in 2024, Luka Doncic led the Mavericks, a team that ranked just 10th in offensive rating and 18th in defense, all the way to the NBA Finals. He didn't just get there, he went through the defending champions, the Thunder, who were on pace to break the all-time wins record. That second-round matchup was intense. Luka and PJ Washington defeated the Thunder in a dramatic 6-game series that ended with a controversial call in Game 6. So if you're wondering whether the Lakers can pull this off, look no further than Luka's own history. He's already shown he can drag a team deep into the playoffs even when the odds are against them. And now he has LeBron and Reaves beside him.
10 seconds left. Doncic drives, backs him down, gets deep, gives it up. Washington, double clutch three. No, the tip in, and they're going to call a foul on the shot. Boy, it looked like he got ball first.
I bring up that series to remind everyone Luka Doncic and LeBron James are built for the playoffs. Luka might not have a ring yet, but his numbers are legendary. Both he and LeBron have averaged over 28 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists per game in the postseason. They are the only two players in NBA history to ever reach those marks. Even crazier, Luka and Michael Jordan are the only players to average more than 30 points per game in the playoffs. That is not luck, that is dominance. When Luka and LeBron share the floor with a strong enough roster, anything can happen. Luka is in his absolute prime, LeBron has still got plenty left. And when the best player on earth is on your team, even super teams like the Thunder can fall. The catch is they need the right supporting pieces. If the Lakers do not fix their three-point shooting or turnover issues soon, a trade might be the only way to keep this championship dream alive. The Lakers are eyeing a few trade targets that could change things fast. Daniel Gafford's name keeps popping up, but pairing him with Deandre Ayton does not make much sense. Ayton is quietly dominating on defense, ranking in the 92nd percentile for rim protection, even ahead of Gafford. Gafford is good, but LA does not need another big man. They need a solid 3-and-D wing who can defend and hit shots. If they could somehow pull off a miracle and land Lauri Markkanen, it would be a dream. A guy putting up 30 a night and shooting lights out from 3? Unreal. But let us be honest, that is a fantasy. Detroit or Golden State are more likely to land him since LA just does not have the assets to win that type of bidding war. So they've got to think smaller but smarter. Someone like Keon Ellis could work. He's been the odd man out in Sacramento, but his three-point shot and perimeter defense would fit perfectly in LA's lineup. Still, it's fair to ask, would a young role player like Ellis really make a difference for a team chasing a title? A more serious swing could be Herb Jones. The Pelicans are in a weird spot right now, and his timeline doesn't exactly match where they are headed. He would cost a lot, but with his first-team all-defense resume, the Lakers should at least make the call. He's not a top shooter, but his energy and toughness could instantly lift their defense. Trey Murphy III would be another dream pickup. He's putting up around 20 points a game and hitting over 40% from 3. But if New Orleans ever opened that door, LA would have to throw everything they have. Then there's Andrew Wiggins. His trade value has dropped, but the man has championship experience, can guard multiple spots, and still hit threes at a decent rate. He might not be flashy, but he's the kind of steady piece that wins you playoff games. And don't sleep on Jerami Grant. Pricey, yes, but if Portland slips out of the play-in race, things could get interesting. He's putting up close to 20 points a night and shooting over 40% from 3, which fits perfectly with LA's system. Bottom line, the Lakers are not far off. They don't need another superstar, just the right addition. If Rob Pelinka can land one of these wings and tighten up the rotation around Luka, LeBron, and Reaves, this team could turn from solid to scary real quick. What do you think about this Lakers story? Do you think the Lakers can really fix their flaws before the playoffs, or are we looking at another early exit? Can Luka and LeBron really take this team all the way, or do they still need that one missing piece? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I really appreciate everyone who takes a moment to share. It means a lot. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Ball Stories for more NBA drama and behind-the-scenes stories. And if you are still here, check out the next video. There's plenty more wild basketball talk waiting for you. Catch you in the next one.